Welcome to Pretoria Central Maximum Security Prison. When you leave here, it'll be in a coffin.
Your Lordship, the state hereby charges the accused Solomon Kalushi Mahlangu, a 21-year-old male of South African birth, residing at 2445 Block C2 Mamelodi, Pretoria, with 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, engaging in public violence and violence against property.
Soka. Ikantoro ikuchuchisa ngamacala amabili wokubulala. Ngamabili wokuzama ukubulala. Okwesithathu ngokuzimbandakanya emgurugurwini womphakathi bogudu nokona ipahla.
And lastly, but most importantly, the act of acting together. The act of acting together and in common purpose in the interests of another, namely Mondi Motlung, not present here, to perform these acts. Thank you, my lord.
I take it you've discussed the charges with your client, Mr. Mailer.
Yes, we have, Your Lordship.
And how does he plead?
To the 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, we plead not guilty. To the other counts, we plead not guilty.
The trial date is set for 13th of February. Transfer the accused to the Fort Prison in Johannesburg until the completion of the trial. All rise.
Solomon Kalushi Mahlangu, born on 10 July 1956 in Domkop, Middelburg, in what was then known as Eastern Transvaal, was barely 20 years old when Soweto school pupils protested against the Ode of Mendi for bravery and gold for bravery, in sacrificing his life for freedom and democracy, in introduction of Afrikaners as medium of instruction. By the end of 1976, when hundreds of youths had been killed, including a 12-year-old schoolboy named Hector Peterson, and more than 2,100,000 more had been prosecuted or detained, and banning orders had been imposed.
Why did you go into exile?
Mengidiniwe. Ngikwatile. Abantu bekhaya basuse ngenkani ekhetha omkhulu. Kwabulala ubaba lokho. Menkosi ngisiza uma. Nam ehlisa isidingo sami. Engasakhona ukubekezela. Ngenzani wena? Besides, we knew what you were capable of.
Who?
The Afrikaner racist regime. Capable of killing marching students.
Hooligans and rioters, criminals.
Children. Marching for freedom. You see, Soweto made us angry. It made me angry. And to think I wasn't even there. Policemen killing children. No, we were tired of only having stones to throw while you shoot us with bullets. We were going to fight fire with fire.
A large number of South Africans went abroad, often clandestinely, many of them vowing to pursue the struggle. Amongst them was Solomon Mahlangu, who left his home one night in great secrecy.
Ay, Tommy, it is staggering.
Papa, this is the middle of fucking nowhere, eh? Do you know how many police are looking for people like us?
No, man, I
don't have time for Mhlambi, man. Hey, Davis, my boy. Here's your LP. Get your stuff. Yeah, hurry up, man. Vula, let's go.
Tommy, man.
You fucked up big time.
How did you leave the country?
We used the green border to cross over into Mozambique.
Come, guys. Almost there. Welcome to Mozambique. Não dispares, não dispares.
É Moçambique.
We know. Somos ANC, comrades. Leres, comrades.
O que pá?
Somos ANC. Somos ANC, comrades. Quatro, four.
How many?
There are 4 of us. 4.
Cala a boca.
Partiway to OR Tambo, the general, has got a very important message for us. Sondelani, my comrade.
To all our commanders, cadres and commissars in Angola, viva!
Viva!
To all of you in Mozambique, viva!
Viva!
To all of our compatriots in Angola, viva!
Viva!
Viva Mkonto Wesizwe, viva!
Viva!
There are 3 fire settings on the AK-47. It's safe, yehlise all the way down. Semi-automatic single fire, bang! Maipa naparati umshino yishinjai, mradat. Full automatic, constant, rapid fire.
Commander, when will we each get issued with a Kalashnikov?
Soon, comrade. You'll get your weapon soon.
And Commander, when do we go back? When do we actually start fighting?
Comrade, must remember.
Daruna! Maja! Liya masaban! Asiba sabi! Siyavuna! Oliver Tambo! Teta no posa! Kululuman! Oliver Tambo! Teta no posa! Kululuman! Kululuman! Oliver Tambo! Teta no posa! Kululuman! Comrade.
As my comrade, I never even to education. It's an instrument used by Ufervut and a man who forced to make sure Uguti they have an endless supply of uneducated laborers.
It is there to protect Istongo Esamapuno.
No, I agree. I mean, I think the regime is an enemy to African people, to African consciousness. But also, I think eventually it's going to be an enemy to the white people themselves.
Ek stem saam. Ek meen, as ons almal nie vrygebore mans nie.
Hey, Maralena, man. There you go again with your Africans.
Makaban, the charter serves to protect each and every South African that lives in it. Black, white, Indian, or colored. It doesn't matter who gave birth to you. What matters is that you are part of the solution that's going to bring down imperialism. Then you belong here. Umkhonto wesizwe, what does it mean to you? What do we want to achieve? What is the nature of our struggle that we face?
Well, we're the spear of the nation. Our purpose is to fight the enemy.
Yeah, but we're more than just fighters. We're lovers. Che Guevara once said that revolution is the greatest act of love. Love for one's people, love for one's country. And that's what the MK is. That's our cause, it's love.
Solomon, where in Angola did you receive your training?
It was an engineering camp outside Luanda.
And please, tell the court, when you received your training, were you taught to avoid all forms of civilian casualties?
Yes. It was stressed at all times that we should avoid civilian casualties.
The court will take a short recess.
Mahlangu underwent military training as a soldier of Umkhonto wesizwe and was then immediately tasked to return to South Africa to assist with student protests being planned to commemorate the 1976 uprising.
Now, comrades, remember the Swaziland police are very finicky, so don't give them cause for suspicion. Good luck, chaps. Here's 1,000 rands. Here's your instructions to the next DLB. You know what to do. Luta, continue, comrade.
Thanks, Comrade Dawood.
Who are you?
Baron Skosana.
What?
Baron Skosana.
And what you doing in South Africa?
Visiting family.
Meneer, wat denk je? Lijkt voor mij zoals een terrorist. Welcome to South Africa. Who are you?
Jabulani Skosana.
With the anniversary of June the 16th only 4 days away, police and army have intensified their efforts. All major routes to Soweto are being monitored. It's believed that 2 battalions are on standby at nearby military bases.
Solomon, plan.
What plan?
Mina sesiwethu, but
our mission's in Tembisa. Yeah, our mission's in Tembisa, not Soweto.
Neme like umsakazi uthi sidingiwe eSoweto, but
What if the commanders have another mission in Soweto?
Fuck my commander, mfethu.
Ubani manje? Asikokutanda uphoyisa mfethu. Ufunani? Aho. Hey, tala ngacela mfethu. Kunjani mfethu?
Sure.
Sure. Muthi. Mina ngagcina intabini lapha nami. Sanecala lampana.
Phineas usikhatla kamasepa mebla.
Yini manje nawusiriza kangaka? Ubani lo?
Oh, Lucky. Phineas Lucky.
Yini madoda ngenani saphuza ngaphakathi. Yini nakwata kangaka? Ngenani. Ngiyabanda man.
Ihlezi la. Yaphuza. Phineas. Ukudoda lokho.
Hayi, angithi siplomile nje saphuza bafowethu.
Jets. Sitting here complaining about how you're oppressed in your own land won't solve anything. It's time to fight back. It's time to educate yourselves, to discipline yourselves. No. Killing won't solve anything. Discipline will.
Whoa, bafowethu. Yini ngathi ni serious?
Phineas, our freedom is serious. Kulaga matot, sengena no. Shot muto one.
Continue up, emergency.
Ah, hola. C'est le fa.
Continue péter la tous quoi mais.
Hayi umthwalo nje kuphela bro.
In early 1977, he and two other Umkhonto Sizwe soldiers, Monty Motlug and George Mahlangu, traveled from Angola to Mozambique, from where they infiltrated South Africa, successfully evading the government comprehensive security network. They managed to reach Johannesburg unscathed there. However, they were intercepted by police. An exchange of fire followed, in which 2 civilians were killed. In the confusion, Mahlangu managed to escape, but Solomon Mahlangu and Mont Motorg were taken prisoners.
Monty!
Magisa, man!
Hey! Hey! Put him down! Put him down!
Shit!
Terroristenaanval die. Wie gaan vir ons hier op werk? Die eerste minister het myself gevra om persoonlik hiernatoe te kom, al die pad van Pretoria, om seker te maak ons...
Kom man, kom!
Jy doen dinge reg.
Kom! Julle mors my fucking tyd! Tel jy dit op, man!
Ons het iemand slim hier nodig, iemand met 'n koel kop.
Minister, mag ek u voorstel, hoofinspekteur Erik van Heerden.
Kom daar! Kom!
You fucker! Hy gaan die saak behartig.
Van Heerden, ons wil nie probleme hier hê nie. Jy gaan hierdie saak doeltreffend en effektief hanteer. Verstaan ons mekaar?
Ja, minister, beslis.
Goeiedag, meneer.
In the confusion, Mahlangu managed to escape, but Solomon Mahlangu and Motlog were taken prisoners. Motlog was severely assaulted in the process that he was unfit to stand trial, but Mahlangu, although he had not fired a shot during the clash with the police, was charged with murder as an accessory. He was duly found guilty.
Is dit lekker vir jou job dan? Hæ? Lees met ophou. Sê vir my wie is Solomon? Baie net gesê jy sal vir my sê ek moet jou vra. Jy moet nie praat nie, né? Ek gaan jou nog een keer vra. Wie is Solomon?
Van staan 'n saak te maak. So stel om die mense te ondervra, maar jy moer hulle uitmekaar uit.
Man, ons maak nie die kaffer sag vir ondervraging.
Solomon Kalushi Mahlangu. Where'd you go to school?
I already gave you my statement.
Do you want me to bring those other guys back? Okay. Lucas Mahlangu works as a prison warder. Lives with Marta, Mamelodi. It's your family. And then there's this colored Brenda. Girlfriend.
My family have nothing to do with this.
I'm just asking. Where'd you go to school?
They don't know anything.
Would Lucas. I've left. Please don't bother looking for me. So when you wrote this letter for Lucas, where did you go then?
I ran away from home.
Really? Really? So how did you end up on Gogh Street with military-grade weapons where 2 innocent people were left dead? Okay. Where'd you go to school?
Mamelodi High School.
Mamelodi High.
Vinyas. En jy praat.
Mere, ek moet oor 'n uur terug wees by die hof. Kan ons asseblief begin?
Ja, dit is 'n bietjie te ver gegaan met die ondervraging van die Mahlangu.
Ja, met alle respek, minister, hy was klaar so toe vir my die saak gegee het.
Ja, maar wat is die gevolge daarvan? Kan die ander een verhoor word? Wat is sy naam nou weer?
Mahlangu.
Ja, kan die Mahlangu verhoor word?
Ja, minister, maar meeste van ons getuies sê dis Mahlangu.
Ag, man, Mahlangu is kaffername. Ek gee nie 'n donder om vir jou getuies nie. Gaan iemand hiervoor hang of nie?
Minister,
kyk, wat is die boodskap wat ons uitstuur, hè? 2 wit mense is dood, koelbloedig vermoor. 2 redes hoekom hierdie Mahlangu bliksem gehang kan word.
Minister, ja, maar sien ons kan nie bewys dat Mahlangu...
My fok van Jerdin. Was hy een van die fucking kaffers wat rondgehardloop het in Johannesburg se strate met masjiengewere en handgranate rondgesmyt het nie? Is 2 wit mense hier dood of nie?
Ja, minister.
Moenie die lang arm van die gereg onderskat nie.
Okay, let me get this right. You'd gotten away. Why did you go back?
I heard gunfire. And Mondi was shouting for help. So I knew there was something wrong.
You had the chance to escape. This is your life, Solomon. You went back.
I couldn't leave him behind.
Put it down, man. Put it down. You're shooting it at us. Hey, I don't care. Step back. Just have a look. Whoa.
What's with it?
Drop your weapon. Drop your fucking weapon.
Solomon. Wat leidt?
So, that's when they took us to John Foster. That's what happened.
We'll see what we can do. It's going to be uphill all the way, but we will fight.
I work in John Orr's warehouse in a workshop. I'm a mechanic. We were having tea in Mr. Kastner's office. There was myself, Mr. Kastner, Mr. Wolfendale, and Mr. Hartog.
The villagers are on tonight. Hey, that guy Ted, he's only but an idiot, eh?
Hell, that oak is doof.
He's really doof, man. No, doof of nie, I'm still gonna watch it. We were having tea in my office when this young Bantu appears at the door.
Who? The accused?
No, the other one.
The other one? Mahlangu. Mahlangu. You've identified him now, you identified him earlier and previously at the lineup. Mahlangu.
Yes, Mahlangu.
Say that again. Hell, that oak is doof.
Doof of nie, I'll still watch it.
Son!
Sugar tea.
Solomon!
So Mahlangu arrives at the door. Please tell the court what happened next.
He says, where's he? Where's he?
Where is Solomon?
We didn't know what he was talking about.
Where's he? He said nothing else.
Just that. Look, you must understand. We're used to the Bantus just coming to look for work or just being bothersome natives sometimes, and we lost them. This oak.
Where is he?
Who?
Where is Solomon? What?
He comes to the door and then he pulls out a machine gun and then he starts shooting.
His gun stopped. Jammed.
Mr. Kastner and Mr. Wolfendale lay dead on the floor. When he started shooting, I dropped to the floor and then I started crawling.
And a bullet grazed my arm and I fell under the I could see that his
Gunner jammed, and I said, Kenny, let's get him.
Kenny, quick! He's gonna jam! Let's get in!
I looked for I found a steel pipe, and it was on the filing cabinet. And then I went over to him and I hit him.
The accused, he came from the back of the warehouse. But your lordship, I don't know why he's on trial. I mean, he did nothing. Nothing. He didn't shoot at us or
Mr.
nothing.
Bragg, that's enough. You may step down.
All rise!
Okay, today went well. A key witness of the prosecution clearly stated you were nowhere near the scene of the shooting when it happened. That's a win.
In actual fact, he only remember seeing you after the shooting.
Exactly.
Okay, let's not get carried away. Look, get some rest. How's your foot?
Oh, it's good. Better.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Mr. Miller. This is Priscilla. Thank you. Thank you both.
Phineas? Phineas, do you stay at 1112 Mzolozi Street in Middleburg?
Yes, that's my home, my lord.
And do you know the accused, Solomon Mahlangu?
Yes, my lord. He is my cousin.
Right. And do you remember what happened on the evening of June the 11th, 1977, at your house?
Yeah, but what? Solomon mafika endlini. No Monty Mhlungu, no Lucky.
My lord, Solomon came to my house along with Monty Mhlungu and Lucky.
And do you remember, were they carrying anything? Phineas, were they carrying anything?
Yeah, but a petty bag, the suitcase, the clothes.
They had bags, suitcases, and groceries, my lord.
My lord, for the record, exhibits A1 through 10. Those are the bags. These are the groceries. Guns, bullets, grenades, with which they were going to terrorize the people of South Africa. Do you recognize this, Phineas?
LP.
Yes, that's an LP, my lord.
I know it's an LP. Who does it belong to?
Solomon Mashindle.
My lord, Solomon left it at my house.
Which proves he was there on that day. Now, Phineas, did Solomon say anything to you? Phineas, did he say anything to you? My lord, I really need some help here.
Can the witness please speak up?
Sogan.
Sweetly.
My lord, he gave us a speech.
Okay. And what did he say in the speech?
What he joined ANC. So was
My lord, he said we should join the ANC so that we could kill the Boers.
Join the ANC so that you can kill white people. And that was the last thing he said. No more questions, my lord.
Any Questions, Mr. Mailer?
No questions for this witness, my lord.
Witness can step down.
batsho ngakuhamba msekhethu.
Siyabawa bonyana ube nomntanakho lo Solomon. Wenza bonyana iqiniso lakho livele maswapheleni. We ask you the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Buhlungu ngempela. Dayise uFinias pho.
Yiwe. Mntana umalume.
Abasho ukuthi uMondi uyena dumisileko.
Yema. Kodwa the law of common purpose says Solomon is also guilty even if he didn't shoot her. Umlawu wakho.
We left our homes and went into exile in search of freedom. But freedom is within. The MK prepared us for war, but here, there were no guns, no grenades, no comrades. Here there were chains, walls, and steel. This, no one can prepare you for. This was the final battlefield, where we took our last stand.
Will the accused stand? During the past weeks, I've heard the state's presentation on the State versus Solomon Mahlangu case. I do not propose reading all the evidence in my reading of the judgment. I want to focus on the matter of common purpose. I want to mention that when the accused was presented with the opportunity to flee the scene with Lucky on June 13th at the taxi rank, he did not. Allow me to remind you that the accused went out of the Republic on his decision to obtain military training. And he came back with two of his fellow comrades. And there can be no doubt that they acted with a common purpose. They had already and were carrying out a common intent. If the accused had the intention of abandoning the firearm or disassociating himself from Mondi Mutlong, he would have run away while at the bottle store station. In those circumstances, the pulling of the firearm trigger that caused the death of those two innocent gentlemen is as much the pulling of the trigger by the accused, because they shared a common intention and a common purpose. In those circumstances, we have to come to the conclusion that there are no extenuating circumstances. You have been found guilty on all charges. Is there something you can tell the court before pronouncement of your sentence?
All we want is freedom. That's all we want. Freedom. Freedom for children to learn. Freedom for men to work. For mothers to love. For a nation to grow. That's all we want. Equality. For everyone. You see, I am just one of many. A foot soldier. There will be many, many more to follow. So, there is no court of law, no police force, no army that will stop the tide of revolution from turning. There is no punishment that you can lay out in this court. no law your government can pass that will kill the will of the people. Because we will fight. We will continue to fight until all our people are free. And maybe we can even free you from yourselves. So you can hate us, degrade us, torture us, and kill us. But we will fight. And we will be free. One day, we will be free. Amanda! Amanda!
Where to?
Solomon Kalushi Mahlangu. You are hereby sentenced to death. You will be taken to Pretoria Central Prison on a date to be set, and you will be hanged by your neck until you die.
Mahlangu's sentence was not carried out immediately. However, his case had aroused widespread international concern, and he spent 2 years awaiting his execution, while heavy pressure was exerted on the South African government to commute his sentence and recognize freedom fighters as political prisoners. The government could not give way, however, and on April 6th, 1979, aged 23, Solomon Kalushi Mahlangu was executed, his spirit unbroken by the long time he had spent in the shadow of the gallows. His last words were, "My blood will nourish the tree that will bear the fruits of freedom. Tell my people that I love them. They must continue the same